Hiya guys, okay, so this is game 2 of day 5. I got the day wrong when I introduced the last video, but game 1 of day 5. Introduced it as game 1 of day 4, but no, that was the one I did earlier on, and that was a great victory there, stunning kind of end, and the way the flag was placed as well, just looked really impressive at the end. So I was really happy that the first flag capture I've managed to capture on film has been as entertaining as that. So I hope you enjoyed that one as much as me. We're going up against a bronze lieutenant this time, so hopefully I can keep the winning run going for the day. Hopefully I can do a few today. I've got a bit of spare time, but it's just a case of how I feel really. I've got bits and pieces to do, but yeah, so I'm going to go ahead again with this setup, and I'm going to try and follow my similar kind of technique as well now. So let's see if it's going to carry on being effective. Work nicely here with this colonel and this little gang of troops that I've got over here that I'm going to try and sort of use to clear out and get some information. There was quite a few sort of scary moments in that last game when I was under threat a couple of times, made a couple of mistakes, actually lost track of his marshal. So I was fortunate at some times in that game, and other times, you know, I was effective with the tactics and strategy that I had. So reasonably comfortable. As I say, a couple of scares, but really paid off well in the end. Yeah, as I say, it looked like a great flag capture the way I sort of shot in from the back line with this scout here. Really happy with that one. Okay, so he's got his lieutenants here. Going to go ahead and threaten with my captain up here. Just try and see what we can achieve. We're going to cover this sergeant with my major. Now I don't like having to do this because it leaves my spy exposed for that brief moment, and many a time, you know, a scout has come in here and it really ruins the game for me. So this is a high risk setup that I run, that I like to play, but you know, normally I'm a bit more aware of that, or I try to be. You know, occasionally you'll get these moments where you kind of, I suppose I could have left that piece to go, but he could have backed off, and I wanted to try and get it, you know. So I don't know. I mean, the percentages of scouts that come in there is quite high this early in the game. So I do really gamble there, to be honest. I wouldn't, you know, it's funny, I'm doing it, but I probably wouldn't advise doing it. So it's a strange one, really. I think that if I can get away with it, it really helps me out. You know, it's only the one move. And then hopefully, you know, for the rest of the game now I can cover that spy. So let's see, I think what I'm going to do is now start moving the colonel up, and just to back it all up here now. I've got a feeling this is probably going to be a lieutenant as well, so let's see. Go in with the captain then, because we know that this one we can take, and this may force him down. Okay, so that's alright. So let's see, I'm going to go ahead with the captain, because it may give us some information about this piece here if he's guarding it with a big gun. Okay, yeah, he is, right. So yeah, what I need to be aware of then is just my escape route again, which is something I like to have planned here. If he does want to come round it, I mean, if he tests this colonel, I've got an escape route. I mean, what I could potentially do is now move round with my sergeant, but he's got that captain there, so I don't think I'm going to be effective. He's probably just going to cover himself with that captain, so I'm just going to go ahead. Yeah, let's move this one over. I won't do any bluffing on his general just yet. what I'll do is I've got a feeling he's probably got a captain here, so I should really probably go in straight with my major, but I wouldn't be surprised then if he's got his marshal somewhere over here. Ah, that's good. So we've got his first major there. I could do with clearing out this route again now for my colonel. Now if he comes in with this piece here, then we know that could be potentially his marshal. But what I'm going to do, I think, is just try and make a bit of a route out here for my colonel. We know this is his marshal. Now, this could potentially be his spy here. Obviously that one as well. But leaving that one that open. Okay, so let's see. I think what I may do then is just move this one out, this other major out. I could do with finding out what that is, because if that's a colonel, then obviously I don't want to have to lose my major to find that out. I'd like to maybe get one of my scouts in here to just check this one. Let's see. But this is handy to know, because if I can get past this captain and this piece here, obviously this one as well is is an unknown. But this could be a spy here. Okay, now his general is looking to maybe threaten here. So let's see. Okay, and he has moved that alongside there, which is interesting. So I think what I'm going to do, if he starts to threaten on my major here, then we could probably have a guess. Oh, that's interesting. He's left that out now. Now, for me, I wouldn't necessarily see that happening with a spy, although he may be sort of plotting for me to sort of go ahead. What I may do then is, let's see, I'd like to see what that is, to be honest. We're also going to maybe go in. I'm starting to think more and more that that's not likely his spy. Okay, so yeah, let's do this tactic here. I'm going to use this scout here to test this, and that also gives me a little route out here. Okay, I'm just going to move back with one of these majors, because he looks as though he's coming in here now with this general, which obviously I need to try and get in a position where I can snag that on the way, if he's going to come all the way here. Could be trying to flush out where my marshal is, of course, so to avoid that. I could try and pin his captain in, but I don't necessarily want to reveal my general straight away. So I think what I'm going to do then is press ahead now with this. I'm hoping this captain is going to move out of the way at some point. In actual fact, what I could do is maybe go over there and capture it with my major. I've got a feeling this could be his marshal here, because he didn't come over threatening with the piece here, so perhaps that could just be his colonel. We've got an inkling that could be his spy. I think, let me see now. Perhaps if I go up with a captain then, just see, the captain may sort of, oh no, I've left my spy exposed. Ah, oh, what a nightmare that is. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh no. Well, okay, it's not the end of the world. I mean, in the last game this happened to me. I lost a spy before being effective. But look, we can always trade the Marshal before he causes too much damage. As soon as he gets revealed. Oh, that's such a shame. I'll have to really remember that in the future, that must not ever leave that spy exposed like that. It's way too dangerous. So, okay, let's see what's going to be the best way. He knows this is a minor now, so I'm not going to be too effective with this at this stage. But I do think, okay, we're going to have to try and get somewhere with this lieutenant. Hopefully, at least find out some information. And he hasn't attacked any of those. So I'm going to go down the third line. Oh, okay. So, told me about a captain. Let's see. Okay, so was this his spy, I wonder? No, okay. So yeah, he sort of led me to believe that that was his spy. This is his general, from what I can remember. Sort of knocked me for six a little bit, losing that spy. So hopefully we can make a recovery on this game. We're going to need to be cautious. Let's see what this one is. So that's a bomb. Okay. So I'm thinking General, Marshal. We know this is a 4. It looks as though his general's coming back again now. So let's see. Perhaps what I could do is start to move up with Colonel here. Because if the worst comes to the worst, I'll get a trade on the Colonel. And let's see if he's going to... No, so he looks as though he's going back with his general. So I think what I may do then is just move over that side. And then see what we can do here. So he came straight back. That was interesting. He obviously doesn't know that this is my Marshal here, but I'm hoping that he's gonna come in there, and what I may do is then start trying to sort of fake out now. Maybe try and flush his spy out, because if I can get that advantage back on him, then you know, obviously that balances the books a little bit. As I say, I'm going to try and bluff here that this is my Marshal, and let's see if I can convince him that this is my Marshal. Then I've got a feeling what's going to happen is he's going to send in a scout here shortly, and he's going to suss this piece is not my Marshal. So let's just see, I think this is the scout moving in now. So I'm just going to go ahead here, because we may be able to sort of snag 2 pieces. So okay, I've got a choice here. I could sort of potentially bluff him by saying, you know, sort of backing off and suggesting that it is my Marshal. But I think it might be a good opportunity to just take these pieces here, because I think this one's going to be something low as well. Okay. Now I'm tempted to sort of attack this piece just to establish whether that's his Marshal. But I'm reasonably convinced that it is, and that over here is another Colonel. I mean, I guess it could be a colonel as well. I think if I'm going to go and test the water with it, though, I'd probably be better off doing it with, in actual fact, this could potentially be his spy. It may be worth chasing this down for a moment. Okay, no, it's just a scout. Okay, well, you know, it's good in a way that I did it that way round, because, you know, obviously if this is his marshal, then my captain's just been, is a goner. And I'm tempted to sort of just start having a look here. Let's see. Okay. Now, I mean, this is a sort of semi-lottery strategy, because, you know, I'm going in with a captain on a second row, without real course to do so. But let's see if I can try and maybe lure his general here now. If he moves out, now you see, this is what I was wondering if he was going to do. I've got a feeling that this is his marshal, so let's see now, what's going to be the best way to do this? I need to convince him. Well, he knows now that this is a captain. Let's see. He doesn't actually know my marshal is there for sure, but I think he's suspicious of it. So let's see, what's he going to do? I think what I'll do is I'll move up then with the lieutenant again on this side. We did see a bomb, we saw a captain here, but okay. So yeah, it was a scout, right? Okay. So let's see. What's the best way to approach this here? I want to try and get this piece here, because I've got a feeling it could be his spy. It's a shame now that my marshal's been revealed before I was able to sort of trap his general. But what can we do? You know, he does know that this is my colonel down here, so this could be potentially his marshal. But of course he's already nabbed my spy, so I may be faced with an exchange here now, but providing I don't lose anything too big in the process, I'm prepared to take that, you know. Hopefully he okay, he does remember that that's a that's a major. So yeah, realistically I'm gonna need to be cautious here. Okay, so if I move there, there's no escape route for me that's clear. I'm gonna need to maybe hope that he doesn't chase me down fully and I can get a route out now. Now that's handy, that is handy. I mean, I'm gonna have to probably lotto to get out, but at the end of the day, okay, so now he's faced with a choice. He doesn't know what this is, so if he goes for this, it's a lotto. But if he goes for this one, I've got an exchange. I haven't lost a great deal. There's potential now for my colonel to be under attack. I'm hoping that he's going to sort of come down here and blow himself up on these bombs, but he could go this way. If he does, then I'm really facing a bit of a risk. Let's see now. Yeah, I want to continue to chase him this way because he doesn't know what these pieces are, and you know, he may not want to lotto into a bomb. But let's see. You know, that's what he's faced with here, and I need to realistically have a chance to get out of here. I'm going to go in with this miner. I can drag him alongside my marshal with his general here, and get my colonel out of there. Okay, so he's now coming in with a piece. And let's see what he's got here. I mean, it could be potentially his colonel. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down this back line. Oh no, that's just my luck to hit a bomb there. So, well, at least one thing's for sure, if I can get this miner over there, then I can, obviously get to that. I know that there's a bomb there straight away to get rid of. So yeah, let's see. I'm going to go ahead then with a lieutenant now and sort of attack the next square along. Because you don't see many players that will have a set of bombs in place. I mean, you do see them, and obviously it's best if you can to try and not lose too much in the process. So, okay. What's the best way here to go about this? I've got a feeling he's got his colonel up here. I mean, actually, what I could do, because I know this is his general here, if I can move my general out, I can maybe go up ahead and threaten there. If he's going to allow me to get through there. Let's see, now that's a good way of doing it. I can try and come up here now with my general and threaten. Okay, so he's now looking to do that. Well, I may have to sacrifice a colonel here, but in the process I may be able to get my general round there. Okay, so he hasn't done that. Okay, so that's good. So if he's not going to do that first, I'm going to go ahead and move this out of the way first. Now, obviously I should be trying to save this colonel, but I mean, I could be faced with an exchange anyway. So let's see now. I've got to realistically, let me see here if okay, let's see what's the best way, because he's gonna probably, no, I think I need to get my general around there at least up into this square, so I've got an escape route if he wants to chase me back with a general. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. So now if he wants to do that, I'm going to either capture this here while he attacks. I'd like to sort of get a free run round if I can, because I'm hoping he's not going to scout it either, because then this way I can potentially try and, I've got a feeling that this could be his colonel here. Now, and what I could do, yes, I could be able to hopefully pin it in. Let's see now. Yeah, I think I'll leave the miner there so that he might be tempted to take that, and then what I could do is pin him in with my marshal. Ah, okay. I think this one moved as well though, so let's see. Okay, I don't need to worry about that one too much. I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead here. I can't remember exactly whether this one moved, but I'm going to go ahead with my strategy and attack this square here. See what I can get down this length of back line. Maybe able to clear out some miners and lower end pieces there. Just get them out of the way. I could do. Oh, that's handy. So now I've got to be careful because I bet he's going to want to come and try and snag this. So what I may do is, yeah, he's looking to come and do that. So I'm fortunate there that I'm able to get that in that square. And what I want to do is just now go ahead and take this piece. Because then if he does come this way, it allows me. Okay, so I don't really want to reveal my general there for that low end piece. But this could be a bigger piece here, so let's see if this is something of value here. And then what I may do is just move this lieutenant across now, and then that will cover that. Because I really want to kind of make use of this. I know, see, I think that probably is his colonel now. So let's see. I should potentially go in with my general, with my marshal now, and try and get this. Yeah, I think this is the moment for me to move here, because I've got a feeling that it's his colonel and his general over here now, and we've got a potential here of nabbing one of these big pieces. Okay, so he's going to go chasing down. That's fine. He wants to do that. And then let's see now. At the worst case scenario, he'll take my major here, yeah, with his general, and then I can then pin him into this little corner I've got here. I don't want to let him out of there, so what I'm going to do is start moving in with my general now. I've got a feeling that this is a colonel here. We know that this can't beat my general because his generals here, his marshals here, and I've got a feeling that this was a colonel because now that's unfortunate. Okay, so he decided to do it that way. So okay, well, I think I've got one of his colonels pinned there, so what I need to do is I want to get this attack underway over here, because I'm not too concerned about this piece. We know this is a low piece here. I just want to be concerned about my colonels. He's, you know, potentially could come in for an exchange here because he's up a major on me, but I've got a feeling we've got him pinned here. I mean, he may decide that, now that's interesting. So yeah, this is what I wanted to do. Let's see what this piece is here. And if it's a major, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go there and I'm going to attack down that back line with my colonel, because, I mean, look, okay, alright, you know, it could be bombs here, it could be bombs pinned in, probably not the best idea, but if I can get this major back on him, that'll be handy. You know, hopefully, well, I don't think I'm going to necessarily go in with my colonels this early and do that, because I think that would be very, very high risk. So let's see now. I could do with getting a scout up here to sort of see what else is available, and I also could do with sort of getting my see, I don't want to necessarily get pinned, and it's going to be difficult to sort of get there. Let me have a quick think here. I think if I pull back, actually, yeah, I think I'm going to move that colonel just there for the time being, and then actually I think I'll move this one this way, and then yeah, what I may do then is look to kind of outflank with my other colonel, because we know that that's there. If I can do that, I mean, maybe able to snag a piece in the process. Now he's trying to move out now with his I suppose what I should do then is look to close in on this colonel now, get it out of the way. He's going to get his general away, but I need to get this colonel done and dusted now. What I could do is get the colonel, then move down and do the exchanges, and then look to perhaps pin that major straight away with my colonels as quick as possible, and that brings me sort of back up level with the majors. Okay, now, yes, perfect. Now that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see that was the colonel. I had a feeling it would be, because he was threatening on that major that I had there. So let's see now. I wonder if I'm going to be able to make any headway here. I could try and block him off here now. need to be aware of my escape route though. So let me see here. I think if I've got to be careful now. This is a key moment here potentially for me. And if I can move my my marshal over a little bit, and then at least then there's the potential for me to sort of get out and behind it again. I'm happy to sort of do exchanges at this point. Let's see now. I think what I may do is just move up a little bit with this colonel so that it gives me a little bit of leeway to try and get away. I don't want to. Now that's. I should have moved up ahead, perhaps there. Damn it! That looks like a bad move on my part now. That is a real shame. Let me think now. So if I go there, he's going to move there. Yeah, a terrible move. I didn't see that coming. Damn it. Okay. Well, now you see I'm running the risk of having to lottery. Real shame that, because that's going to even up on the colonel. I've got that colonel and now I've sort of wasted mine. Yeah. Damn it. Okay. Actually, let me see here. It's not going to quite work out for me. That's a shame, real shame. Okay, so let's think about it back up now then. I'm not going to be able to get round there to get his general. But I suppose I'm going to have to try and at least block this way. Okay. Well, so what's the situation? He's up a marshal on major on me. But I've got to go in there and get that major, haven't I? Really? I've got to try and go in there and get that major. Let's see now. I mean, I'm fully expecting to do the trade on here now. I've got to work out now. I think if I can come in on these two flanks, with the colonel and the marshal, then there's a chance for me to go in there and get that major. And he's still got a colonel, hasn't he, in place? Oh, that's the colonel. And he's also got his spy. I haven't located the place where his spy is likely to be at, which is unfortunate. But hopefully, yeah, I want to try and get this major if possible, because so that's his colonel. Okay. I've got to be careful that his spy's not in place there. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this scout over this side here, and then that way if that is his spy there. Oh, I can't remember him seeing that one move, so that was an interesting one. No, okay, so that's a miner. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and push up with this lieutenant and try and see if I can work out what he's got over this side, clear a bit of it out. Obviously a miner as well to back it up. He's coming in now with a miner, so I mean there's potential for him to sort of just locate my bombs. I've not really got much to defend with, unfortunately. I guess there's potential. He's covering, you know, obviously this side with his Marshall. So, I mean, you know, any of these could be wedges, could be pinned in here. I would be inclined to believe that he's probably going to cover this more if it is his flag over this side. So we're just going to go ahead then and let's do a test here if any of these two are a wedge. I know I've got his major this side. Okay, that's a captain. So let's see, I'm going to just double check here, see if this is a wedge of two bombs. Well, if there's one here, there's potential for two. And let's see what we got. Okay, so that is a bomb there. I think what I may do is sort of put a bit of threat on this captain. And just see what he does. See if he's going to escape this way, then I can hopefully go in on the other side with my miner. I've got, you know, the appearance of a couple of wedges here as well. Okay, so that's good. So let's see then. Let's, you know, potentially if he starts panicking here, then it could be that we sneaked in on his blind side. But I've got a feeling that, you know, there'd be a bit more urgency if it was. But you never know. You never know. Sometimes people are bluffing, and it could be one move away from the victory, you know. Okay, so no joy on that front. So, okay, let's see now. It's going to be very difficult now, isn't it, for me to... actually, I didn't necessarily want to do that. It's a slip in my hand there. Okay, oh, that's good then. So he's lost a captain on that bomb. Let's see, I really need to get my mine around the other side. I think what I'm going to do is put a bit more threat over here on this general. Get it out of the way if possible. And then, no, he could be potentially going inside the two of the bombs here. And actually, this is a miner, I think, isn't it? Let's check where the general has gone. Let's see, if he, you know, potentially could attack outside there. But what I really want to do is get a miner up here to attack one of these wedges now. Because, okay, now he's going to go for that, is he? Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, he's looking now to corner the general. He realises he's up on pieces on me. So I think, yeah, I'm going to let him go ahead with that. Because my last sort of blaze of glory now is going to be with this miner. Let's see if we can get this. Okay, so I'm going to do the exchange for him then. And let's see if we can get this miner up there alongside my Marshall in a decent amount of time, and without any cover coming in. He may chase all the way, But if not, then I don't know. We may end up with a real. I mean, look. Let's face it. Yeah, you see now. If that is his flag in there, then he's now moving in with defences here. But what yeah, that was what I was going to suggest. If it's a wedge here, then okay. Let's see now. What I'm going to have to do is to try and get up there with my marshal alongside this miner. I can potentially. Okay, now I'm going to end up having to do this exchange. He's probably got his two majors there. The only other way I can do it is if I can get the other miner that side. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see here. May give me an opportunity here to it's going to be difficult. What's the best way about this here? I wonder, let's try getting the miner out as well, and let's see if we can do something on the other flank. It's going to be difficult here. I think, yeah, my last hope is to try and, perhaps what I'm going to do is try and get these two pieces out the way. Because if there is majors, then that will come in handy. Let's see now. That's a shame. So let me go. So he's going to move ahead, isn't he, with that next one? Yeah, so let me move this one up. If he decides to take my miner, then with you know, if he moves up now with his marshal, and decides to take my miner with my next move here, then I'm going to snag that, which is a major, which is great. Okay, so now that's cleared that out. And then what I can, again, as I say, I mean, it's highly unlikely I'm going to make it, but what I can do now is start coming over here, chase this down, potentially run him into this is moved, I'm sure of it. Okay, so that's his captain, that's handy. And then what we're going to do, let's see, we may find that it could be his miner there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bluff out here, and just going to get this miner back out here, and go round this side with this captain now, and the other side here as well. He's got another major left. I've got a feeling this could be it, but I want to try and. I'm not really ideally happy with having to bring my mine around this side, to be honest. So what I may do is just try and bluff out here. Okay, so now he knows that that's my miner. Let me see what he's going to do here. Yeah, you know, he's going to defend fiercely now with this, which is a shame. I really didn't want to expose that miner before I got round there. So I'm faced now with a major, okay, and a minor. Yeah. What I need to do, my only chance here is to do the exchange now, and potentially release this miner. I may be able to chase down one of his pieces there. Now, how is the best way for me to approach this? Yeah, I may be able to go in blindside this way. Okay, yeah, so now this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to try and get this miner in a position here where I could come round, but I think he's got a miner very, very close down there as well. So this could be a very, very close one if he takes the right move. So let's see what we've got going on here, because if he's left himself exposed here now, then yeah, now he looks as though he wants the exchange now, so that's interesting. He's given me an opportunity now to go for what I want, which is this bomb here. And have I got the victory, guys? Let's see. Yes, guys, yes! What a victory! I really grabbed that out of the jaws of defeat, guys. Wow, you know, that really does show you that you should never give up, you know, and exercise a bit of patience. Sorry, my celebration there was really excitable. One of my cats just got scared there, but look at that! Wow, what a victory! That's my second flag capture on video of the day, you know, and of since opening the channel. So. Wow, that was quite a long game there, 45 minutes, so yeah, I hope you really enjoyed that one, guys, didn't put you to sleep. I've learnt to exercise a little bit more thought sometimes, you know, just take a little bit more time. Someone advised me to do that in some comments, so I think that's really helped me, you know, not to rush. I think I was probably inclined to rush a lot during the videos just to keep them entertaining and stuff, but I think the victories themselves make up all the entertainment ultimately, and especially seeing something like that, you know, wow. I was a certain goner there, I felt, quite a few times, you know, and I just kept my chin up, kept going, you know, and always remember that the flanks can really help you, you know, if you can work it out, then it just goes to show you there. So I hope you learned something, some amateur players like me really, I would say, well, I mean, I'm a bronze level. I'd like to think I'm probably slightly above amateur, but obviously platinum players and people like this are going to say total amateur. But I think I'm getting better. I think I'm learning to attack key positions for flags and stuff, and sort of make a decision about flags, which is something I don't think I was doing a lot before. So anyway, yeah, I hope you like that, guys. Really enjoyed that second flag capture of the day on my second video of the day. Great stuff, great stuff. Please like, comment and subscribe, and continue to follow the content. This one will be going up shortly. See you soon, guys. Bye.